Going on to you Virgos out there. So you Virgos have got the Queen of Pentacles, the World, Five of Swords, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and last but not least, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Virgos, right, is the Queen of Pentacles, right? The World, the Five of Swords. So people would try to act like they're loving and they're nurturing to you, you know, all of that type of nonsense, right? They have your best, supposedly they have your best interest in mind, right? The Queen of Pentacles, they love you, they're so nurturing, all of this type of stuff. While at the same time, it's like the dichotomy of it is that you Virgos, they won't give you anything that you want. It's always, every time when you interact with others, it's always dysfunction. They like you, but they're not going to be with you. You know, they like you and they respect you, but it's always, you know, some type of stupid stuff happening. So the World represents, but every time that you try to essentially escape and you say, you know what, this person isn't giving me what it is that I want. This person thinks that they know more than what it is that I want, what it is that I need, and I'm gonna bounce, right? This person thinks that they know me better than I know myself. Five of Swords, here they come. Don't leave. And it's like, well, no, hold on. No, you don't get to tell me, you know, who to hang out with and who not to hang out with. Because at the end of the day, I wanted this from you, and you're not really willing to give me this in the first place. So who are you to be running around telling me this or telling me anything at all? Right? But then you have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. Right? So the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles is a lot of you Virgos being over the bossiness, you know, the stuck-up person that acts like they're so royal and regal, and yet they have nothing or next to nothing to show for it. Okay, since you're so royal, okay, where's your family crest? Where's your heraldry? All royal families, all all royal or aristocratic families have a family crest. Where's your family crest? Well, you know what is your symbol? How do people see or recognize you? What's going on? Well, you know, what are you teaching your family members? What are your family members doing? What kind of knowledge is being passed around? You know, but they this is what I'm trying to tell you, but they think they got all this knowledge. And it's like, oh my gosh, they believe themselves to be too much for you Virgos to interact with. And this is them trying to show their stuff, and they got all this and they got all that, and you can't tell them what to do, and how dare you start wilding out, and you don't know what it is that you talking about. And you know, all of this, not only just the attitude, but the mentality. You know, every time you Virgos try to engage with these people from the past, try to talk with them, right? And just in a general sense, try to talk with them, try to get to know them. It's always some nonsense, right? They doing stuff with and it's not even necessary. They're doing things to irritate you Virgos, or they did not now, but they did in the past. They were doing things to get on your nerves and just treacherous things that are traitorous, that traitors do, right? People who are not meant to be trusted do. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm this boss. And it's like, what? It's like, shut up. What boss are you talking about? You're not doing anything but trolling people all day. How much of a boss can you be, dummy? And now you pull in their card, and now it's like the Empress. This is what it is, right? They're trying to act like they got all this power, and they are rich in the sense of they may have what it is that they have, but 9 chances out of 10, you probably have more than they do. But then you don't have to act like this is New York, but you don't have to act like stupid, you know? Like, you could still talk to people regularly. You don't have to treat people like trash in order for you to still have the things that you have, right? And again, they completely dropped the ball and missed the mark on that. So now it's like, when you bring this together, a lot of you Virgos, again, a lot of you are over the stupidity that a lot of people have, you know? But again, money and attention. That's the thing that really gets people caught up, is that money and attention. You would be surprised at how people switch up and start acting brand new once they get money and once they get attention. They get a little attention from people that they find to be attractive. They get a little attention from the people that they wanted to get attention from and stuff like this. And you start to see how brand new people act. They don't know how to reach back and help somebody. They don't know how to have mercy on somebody. They don't know how to give back. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, you know, if you individuals were, you know, better, and, you know, they act as if they're on some sort of moral high ground because they have finances. You know? And then, but the Virgos, a lot of y'all are seeing through that, and a lot of y'all ain't down with it. Rightfully so. And what is the result? The 10 of Wands. Y'all are leaving these people who act like they bosses and they got all this and they got all that. All of that, you burst in their bubble, you know? And when you leaving them, because that, like, you know, the mentality of making the connection between treating someone like trash because you have more than they do. Come on. You're supposed to carry yourself with class and grace and self-respect and a healthy respect of other people. Because, see, this is the thing that I'm talking about, again, that people don't want to listen to. They act like they don't understand this. How many people know that you could be successful and powerful and rich but not be noble? You could be noble and all this other type of stuff as far as by birth and by family and stuff like this, and you may have riches and stuff like this, but people know, but the people don't respect your nobility. So they don't put a noble ranking next to your name. They don't treat you with a noble ranking. How many people know that? Yeah, that you could get to a point where no matter how much money you get, to the point where people are like, I don't care how much money that person has. I don't care if it's the king. I don't care if it's the queen. I don't care if it's the prince. I don't care if it's the princess. Their nobility is not respected over here. How many people know that? You want to know how you keep your nobility? Where you have that and people rock with you? Guess what? Respect. Character. I don't know what people think that they're running away from it. You don't have character. You don't have anything. Literally. You can't even get a credit card if people don't respect you. Character. If people can't trust you, your good name, character, to be able to pay back the credit from the credit card, guess what? You can't get a line of credit. Guess what paying back a credit card is? Paying back a credit card means that you could be trusted. But for all those people who want to rip and run around and they act like they can't be trusted, can't even get a credit card without you having a certain level of character. So what are we talking about? You could be rich, but you don't necessarily have to be considered noble. You want to know how you considered real noble, really noble? Treat people with respect. You treat yourself with respect, a healthy level of respect, and you just so happen to be rich, powerful, successful. You ain't got to be doing all that. But with all these people, right, changing up and they acting brand new just because they getting finances, stuff like this, you see where their character is and how noble these people are. These people think that they got a little something, something, and now all of a sudden they start acting like they stupid. 10 of Wands. So now you walked away from these stupid individuals. You realize that, nah, that wasn't for you. And how can it be for you? Because they spend so much of their time trying to, everybody needs to bow to them and talk to them a certain kind of way. How many people knew, let me tell you something, with all this acting like they're so royal and all this other type of stuff, how many people knew that the aristocratic Moors, the Moorish Americans from over here in the Americas, was actually richer and more powerful and more documented, proven, I can give you the evidence, documented, proven to be more rich and successful more than the Moors or the European royalty over there in Europe. Look up a person named I'm gonna go actually find the link, and I'm gonna put it in the comment section. I think the person's name was Jacob something, I forgot, but that was a Moor. That was a Moorish American specifically. And Jacob such and such was richer than Charles, the aristocracy in Europe. So it's like all this nobility that these people screaming like they have, or acting like they so fancy and gangster with, it's unappealing. And then you Virgos have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles represents how a lot of you Virgos understand it for what it is, and you see straight through it. Right? So let's recap. A lot of you Virgos, right? A lot of people have been showing you Virgos a whole new face. They have been, the people that you've been getting to know, that you've been trying to get to know, I should say, or gotten to know up to a certain point, they've been showing you Virgos a whole new face because they're acting brand new and they're doing too much. They're putting on too much of a front. They're doing too much. They're doing too much acting, and they're doing it with the wrong people. Because a Virgo will watch you goofy individuals play yourself, and then don't say anything. And then when the Virgo decides, okay, you doing a little bit too much, I'm gonna go ahead and have to pop your bubble, burst your bubble. Then it's like the ego is now like, what you gonna do about that? And the Virgo doesn't have to use lies or innuendo, imply anything. Virgos use the literal truth. The truth about the situation. This is what it is. Tell me I'm wrong so I can prove to you even more of what I'm talking about. But the Three of Pentacles represents, but they know that. But they think that those people that you were trying to get to know romantically, they think that that's the way that they should have acted towards you, how it would have got your attention. But that's a stupid idea, because you Virgos are treating them like you Virgos carry yourselves with respect, and you was treating them with respect. So why it is that they acted like that? Because they were misperceiving things. A lot of people don't have self-respect. A lot of people really don't have self-respect, real self-respect. A lot of people come from the school of thought of thinking that this is a particular situation where they got to act like they stuck up because they perceive Virgos as being stuck up. A lot of times, people perceive Virgos as being stuck up and having their nose in the air and essentially, whenever it is that they want people to leave, waving people to leave their presence and all this other type of stuff. And it's like, Virgos don't act like that. Decent, some Virgos do, but a lot of Virgos who understand don't act like that. As a matter of fact, a lot of Virgos tend to try to humble themselves down instead of allowing the money and the people that they meet and all the privilege that sometimes the Virgo may have. They humble themselves down and be like, all right, let's reel it in. Let's not be so fancy. Let's not be so bougie. Let's not be so this. Let's not be so that. And people still act like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you being too fancy for me. X, Y, Z. And it's like, yo, you stupid, yo. You stupid. No matter how humble the Virgos come, The person still thinks that the Virgo is too fancy for their bridges. Oh, this, that, and third. It's like, yo, stupid. Are you really perceiving me as being too fancy, or is it that you're insecure about something and you're not listening to anything of what I'm saying? You're telling yourself why you're nothing or you're beneath me, and you getting problems from that. And that's part of what happens to you Virgos when a lot of y'all try to date. A lot of people be tripping. A lot of people be acting up. A lot of people be acting like they don't have common sense with this. They be doing too much. They be trying to out fancy you, and you Virgos ain't even asking these people to do all of that. You rocking with them, right? You hang out with them, right? So what are they doing? They doing too much. So the Four of Cups now and the Seven of Pentacles now represents. So now a lot of you Virgos are moving on to other people. Four of Cups, you're gonna talk to other people. You're gonna talk to people that you want to talk to, the people that you find interesting. You are running the show. The Seven of Pentacles, and guess what? If they don't have a certain level of respect, or if they don't respect you, a lot of you Virgos are gonna go about your business. But the point is that a lot of you Virgos are not going to waste y'all time anymore the way that you used to when you were younger, messing around with individuals that do nothing but waste your time, and they act like they bosses, but they don't actually practically shown you anything. They haven't actually reciprocated on anything, but they're acting like they're so delusional. They're acting like they're bringing in something. And it's like, have you fed the homeless? Are you bringing me food? Are you putting money in my pocket? Are you being intimate with me? Are you cleaning my apartment, my house? Are you doing any of that stuff? What are you actually bringing to the table? They're not bringing actually anything. Because see, that's another thing too that we got to talk about too. This idea that people perceive themselves as bringing. Come on now, y'all. People perceive themselves as bringing so much to the table. And it's like you start to look at them and you go, well, what are you actually bringing to the table? These people are actually, right? They're actually, when in application, they're not bringing anything to the table. They're not making money with you. They're not pulling you off to the side and go, listen, let me go ahead and help you out, show you how it is that you could do this. You know who's doing that? The acts of service sign, Virgos. There's been many a times where I tried to put people on and make bread with people and stuff like this, had them eat, but they so stupid. They caught up with, I don't want anybody telling me what to do. You stupid. It's not about me telling you what to do, idiot. It's about me having more experience, and I'm trying to help you out. Cut through the learning curve, dummy. You know you got a serious problem when people looking at you with that look, like they giving you the squinty eye, and they're just dumbfounded. You know you really stupid when people are like, when you see people do that facial expression, you know you're seriously, something's off. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Four of Cups, and let's get out of here. So you have the Strength, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Chariot. Right. You're gonna enjoy yourselves. You're gonna talk to the people that you want to talk to. And like I said, if they give you a difficult time, if they start acting like they bougie and all this other type of stuff, right? Then you'll leave them alone. Because that's another thing too that people get caught up with very easily. Virgo will go ahead and give these people a compliment. Now all of a sudden they don't know how to eat that compliment and live it down. They start running with that compliment and doing too much. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow. I just want to say, I want to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank y'all so much For the 7,100 subscribers, y'all did not have to subscribe to me. Really appreciate it. But let's keep growing though. Like I said, because the more you give to me, it's the more I give back to y'all. All right. I got some pretty wild stuff coming up in the future. If you'd like to be on my journey, please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.